The next one is the voltage divider biasing. This is one of the important and most widely used method of transistor biasing. We have just taken the numerical of voltage divider biasing. In voltage divider biasing, we have two resistors at the base, and since the supply voltage is divided in between these two resistors, this type of biasing is given the name voltage divider biasing. So to solve this circuit, we will just use the Thevenin theorem. So first we will just convert this circuit into its equivalent Thevenin circuit. At the input side, we will apply the Thevenin theorem. That means we will find out first the Thevenin voltage and the Thevenin resistance, and we will replace this input side with its equivalent Thevenin circuit. So to determine the Thevenin voltage, we will just see that in this circuit the voltage at this point, that is VB or VTH, the voltage across this resistance will act as an input voltage for the transistor. This voltage VB or VTH, it will be find out with the voltage divider rule. The voltage across this resistance will be the Thevenin voltage. Hence, the Thevenin voltage VTH will be the supply voltage, that is 20 into the resistance, that is 10K, upon this resistance plus this resistance. The voltage divider rule says that the voltage across this resistance will be the voltage, supply voltage into this resistance upon this resistance plus this resistance. So the value will be 20 into 10 into 10 to the power 3 upon 10 into 10 to the power 3 plus 10 into 10 to the power 3. So VTH will be 20 into 10 upon 20. So VTH will be 10. Since these two resistances are found parallel for this transistor, if we go towards this resistance, and these two resistances are working in parallel to this transistor, so the equivalent resistance, that is RTH, will be the value of this resistance into this resistance upon this resistance plus this resistance. That means it will be 10 into 10 upon 10 plus 10. That means it will be 100 upon 20, that is 5K. We are writing K because the 10K resistance is given on both sides. So the value will be 5K. So RTH is 5 kilo. Now this circuit input side can be replaced with its equivalent circuit as we just put the value VTH here, that is of 10 volt, a resistance RTH, that is of 5 kilo ohm, and the rest circuit will remain same as that was in this circuit. That means this resistance RE will be as it is, that is 1 kilo ohm, so it will remain 1 kilo ohm as it is. The collector resistance in this question is given 1 kilo ohm, so it will remain as it is 1 kilo ohm, and this will be the supply, that is 20 volt. This is the Thevenin equivalent circuit of this voltage divider circuit. We have just solved the input part with a simple battery and a resistors. Now we can apply the KVL in this circuit and can find out the value of base current. Since here the current flowing in the base of transistor will be the IB, so and the current at this terminal will be IE, at collector there will be the value IC. Now we will apply the KVL in this input part and try to find out the value of base current, that is IB. So from that circuit we got VTH, that is 10 minus IB into RTH, that is 5 into 10 to the power 3 into IB minus the voltage drop across base and emitter terminal, that is VB, minus the voltage drop at emitter terminal, that is the voltage drop across emitter resistor, that will be 1 into 10 to the power 3 into IE equals to 0. Now we can put the value of VB as the given transistor is silicon. We will put the value of VB, that will be 0.7, and we just replace the value of IE with 1 plus beta IB, and in the question the beta is given 49, so we will just substitute the value 1 plus beta into IB equals to 0. Here 10 minus 5 into 10 to the power 3 IB minus 0.7 into 1 into 10 to the power 3. This will become 50 as beta is given in the question 49. So this will become 50 IB is equals to 0. Now we will take IB one side. We got 5 into 10 to the power 3 plus 50 into 10 to the power 3 equals to 10 minus 0.7, and the value of IB will be 9.3 upon 55 into 10 to the power 3, and we will got the value of IB, that will be 0.169 milliampere. This is the value of IB, and from the formula IC equals to beta into IB, we can determine the value of IC. So the IC will be beta into IB, that is equals to 49 into the value of IB, that is 0.169 milliampere. So IC will be equals to 8.28 milliampere. This is the value of IC, and by adding the value of IB with IC, we can determine the value of IE. Since IE is equals to IC plus IB, so the value of IE will be 0.169 plus 8.28, that is 8.45 milliampere. We have got the three values of current IB, IC and IE. Now the aim is to determine the voltage drop VCE. For VCE we will apply the KVL at the output part and will substitute the value of IB, IC and IE respectively in that equation. So now we will apply the KVL at the output side of this equivalent circuit. So now applying. Now I will apply KVL at output. From the output side, I have got 20 minus the voltage drop across IC, that is 20 minus 1 into 10 to the power 3 into the value of IC, that is 8.28 milliampere into 10 to the power minus 3 minus the voltage drop across transistor, that is VCE. So here we will write minus VCE minus the voltage drop across the ammeter resistance, it is also 1 kilo ohm, so it will be 1 into 10 to the power 3 into the value of IE, and we have the value of IE, that is 8.45 milliampere. So we can put the value 8.45 into 10 to the power minus 3. So this will be cancelled out with 10 to the power minus 3. In the same way, 10 to the power 3 will be cancelled out with 10 to the power minus 3, and we got the value that will be equal to 0. So we got the value of VCE is equal to 20 minus 8.28 minus 8.45, and the value of VCE will be equal to 3.27 volt. This is our VCE, and we have already the value of IC, so we can write our Q point as 3.27 volt, 8.28 milliampere. That is the value of IC, and it is the value of VC. Both these parameters will make the Q point. So this is the voltage divider biasing, and in this way we can just convert a voltage divider by circuit first into its equivalent circuit, and then we can solve the circuit. So these all are different type of circuits of transistor biasing. Thank you.